Friends, I know that the candidates who are selected for the UPSC personality test are busy in filling the detailed application form DAF2. In this video, I will be telling you how you have to focus on the section 7, the prizes, medal scholarships, sports, NCC, positions of leadership held, hobbies, other activities and interests. This particular thing is called section 7. How to fill section 7 and how it will help you in gaining more marks in the personality test. This is the topic I am going to discuss in this video. Even we are conducting the sessions, one-to-one sessions on how to fill section 7. So candidates who approach us either offline to our office or online or on the phone who approach us, we are taking one-to-one sessions with them on filling section 7. Some of them already fill section 7 and come to us to make any changes, improvements, corrections or framing of sentence in a better way. We help in that aspect. Some people come without filling anything and they ask our ideas of how to fill section 7. So we are conducting the sessions, and if you want to enroll in the session, you can click on the link given in the description below, or you can call us to our office and you can fix your slot for one-to-one on filling section 7 of DF2. Now I will start and explain various tips while filling section 7. Friends, in section 7 there are two important aspects. One is it clearly shows what kind of personality you are. You are a spiritual person focusing on yoga, meditation, you are a person of physical fitness, play a lot of sports, win awards in the sports, prize in the sports. You are a person with creativity, drawing, public speaking or debate, you have good speaking power, elocutions, or you are a writer, author who write poetry or who write short stories, or you are a person of academic knowledge, who got very good marks in the school, college, in the graduation, or who participated in technical symposiums, paper presentations, gave seminars, wrote theses, published some theses, or you are on the projects, you headed a technical project, or you are a person, like that. I mean, multi-dimensional aspects of a personality comes out in the section 7. Hence, section 7 is important. So sometimes, though they ask very less questions on section 7, when they go through it, they understand the multi-dimensional personality that you have got. Hence, it plays a very crucial role. That's why while filling section 7, you have to remember all the things that you have done in the school, college. If you have worked somewhere, if you worked somewhere, achievements in that work, everything you have to remember and write all of them on a paper. Some 30 points may come. Write all of them. Brainstorm. Write everything. After writing everything, pick out those things which are different from each other, which are diverse, and try to include them in the DAF section 7. So one aspect is diversity, shows the personality. You cannot show that you are only academic person who always reads books and does nothing else, nothing like that, right? You have to show something else also. That's why you have to explore what you have done. You have to think, remember what you have done in your life and write them. Second thing is, first aspect is multidimensionality. Second aspect is engaging in the conversation in the UPSC personality test. In the UPSC interview, if the interviewer asks you questions, if you are able to engage him, able to give very good answers, you will get more marks. So in the section 7, if you write very interesting aspects of yourself in a very crystal clear language, understandable language, they would definitely allow to ask more questions on that. But if you write it vaguely, not very clearly, ununderstandably, then they will not ask questions on that. They will ask questions on current affairs, international affairs, your optional or your state. They may ask questions on that. And I feel, compared to getting questions on current affairs and international affairs, it's better to get questions on section 7, because you would be very well prepared on that. Whatever you write in section 7, you have 1 or 2 months of time to prepare very well. So if questions come on that, there is chance of getting high score. That's why I always advise candidates to fill section 7 very carefully by following some tips. Tips in the sense, number 1, the language should be clear. Don't use too many technical jargons, because interviewers don't have that much time to understand every technical term that you use, to think about that and ask questions. Some interviewers may ask, most of them may not ask. That's why it should be clear. For example, let us say you are a student, you passed out from IIT Madras. In your college, you are a coordinator. You are the sponsorship coordinator of cultural festival called Sarang. Let us say Sarang. Now, if you simply write Sarang coordinator, if you write like that, they will not even ask question because they don't know what is Sarang, right? Don't think that interviewers understand what you wrote. No. You have, instead of Sarang coordinator, you have to write sponsorship coordinator of the cultural festival at IIT Madras. You should be very clear. I know there is word limit. Because word limit is there, you cannot extend too much. At the same time, you cannot write in technical 1 or 2 words. They won't understand. So you have to strike a proper balance. If you write sponsorship coordinator of cultural festival IIT Madras, they'll understand, okay, he is a person who is active in the cultural activities and he has gone out to collect the fund sponsorship. Sponsorship in the sense you go out to get the money for the festival, which is an important trait in you, personal trait, quality in you. And they'll ask questions also. Okay, sponsorship, so where you have gone, how did you convince the sponsors, how could you get the money, what is this cultural festival, what you have done. So there are chances of asking more questions, you understand. That's why it should be very clear. That's why when students come to us with section 7, means once you fill DF2, before submitting, if you come to us, as we go through section 7, we'll suggest this kind of changes mostly. The changes which we suggest is our opinion. Either you may follow it or not follow it, up to you. But it's better to take one opinion, our opinion, before submitting the section 7. Similarly, friends, second tip they want to give while filling section 7 is that don't write the same aspect multiple times. For example, I know one candidate who writes in the prizes, he writes got silver medal in the cricket in the school, gold medal in the cricket in the college. In the leadership positions, he writes captain of the school cricket team, captain of the college cricket team, captain of the office some company cricket team, cricket only. For example, again in the sports again he mentions that playing cricket, in the hobbies playing cricket. See, I know that I am telling too much, but the point is, may not be this much, but most of the candidates write the same thing multiple times. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you really spend so much time on cricket, write the biggest award of cricket. For example, won gold medal in the college cricket as a captain. Over. That will clearly explain the interviewer that, okay, you won the gold medal, that means you played very well, and you are captain cricket team, college cricket team, which is very good. It's enough. So don't repeat it. Rather, use the space for writing other aspects of you. If you are strong in something else, write those things also. This is the second tip I want to give you. Friends, the third thing is, particularly the people from Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, these three, I don't know why, they somehow do not want to show their achievements. For example, in the school days, let us say you won the inter-school quiz competition. They don't want to tell that. They say that when they meet me, when I talk to them, they say that, sir, in the section 7, in the DAF2, they clearly mentioned that write the particulars of university, state and national. So how can I write school level? Friends, nothing like that. In the DAF, they did not give write only university level, state level, they did not give like that. They mentioned write particulars of university. That means don't leave these things. I mean, don't forget the university. If you have done any state level, national level competitions, don't forget that. Definitely mention it. That is the meaning. For example, most of us might not have won any state awards, any national awards, or at the university level also we might not have won any awards. We might have won awards on the school level or inter-hostel level. You mention those things. Be outspoken. Show your achievements. It's okay. For example, in the section 7, if you look at the C, A, B, C, D, C, positions of distinction leadership held in school and college. School also they'll mention, school. But does not mean that you should not write the leadership in the office. For example, if you are a software employee working in some company, TCS company, if you are a team leader or project head, you can mention that. Though they did not give it, you can mention that led a team of 30 members on a project of XYZ something. Clear, be clear. For example, let us say something like CPD, Computer Programming Development Body, something is there. You cannot say that head of CPCD. You cannot say that. You have to say head of Computer Programming Development Body, something. You should be clear. Then they would ask you what is this computer programming development, what you have done. That means your lines should be very easily understandable, and your lines should make them get interest in asking questions. They should be able to relate to it. In that way, in the 30 minutes of an interview, 15 to 20 minutes, they may ask questions on these things only. If you are able to engage them, if your answers are brilliant, if you are able to take them in a good conversation, believe me, 25 minutes of interview also can be on the section 7 only. So even after filling the DAF also, you have to write a set of questions, series of questions from the section 7. Write all possible answers. Make the answer interesting. Strike a good conversation interview. So that's how you have to fill section 7, my dear friends. And there are many other aspects also. For example, when you actually fill section 7, before submitting, if you contact us, we will tell you some suggestions of how to make it more interesting. Based on that, you can make changes. Friends, after finishing the DAF, after submitting the DAF also, at Sarat Chandra IAS Academy, we are conducting one-to-one sessions along with mock interviews. Mock interviews will definitely go on. With the senior IAS officers, senior IPS, IRS officers, mock interviews go on. But in the mock interview, you get only 30 minutes of time where you can learn something. But one-to-ones is something where you can learn more, because one-to-one, I would be able to do some 5 one-to-ones with each candidate. One-to-one only on the hobbies, leadership positions, interests, activities, sports, these things. One-to-one only on your village, state, district, towns, your area, parental background, like that. One-to-one only on academic background, your MTech, BTech, BSc, schooling or office work experience, whatever. One-to-one only on the current affairs, national interest affairs, and one-to-one on the comprehensive, like a full mock interview. In this way, I will be able to become a better judge, because I observe you for 5 hours on 5 different days. One-to-ones have different days. So I will become a better judge. I can understand more about you. I can give you a comprehensive feedback. So you can make use of it, friends. You can make one-to-one also. Thank you. Do well. Be careful while filling DAF. See you.